So, have you ever looked at some people and just wondered how they make improving themselves look so effortless while the rest of us struggle? Well, today we're going to unlock the secrets behind that. We're diving deep into the powerful framework from James Clear's Atomic Habits, a book that's completely changed how millions of people think about progress. And we're about to find out why. Okay, let's just start with a number. It's pretty staggering. What if you got just 1% better at something every single day? At the end of the year, you wouldn't be 365% better. No, you'd be 37 times better. This right here is the incredible power of what Clear calls the compound interest of self-improvement. It's just like money in the bank. Your habits compound. These tiny, almost unnoticeable daily choices, they build into something absolutely massive over time. And the scary part? The reverse is also true. A 1% decline each day, it brings you almost all the way down to zero. Okay, so if the math is that simple, why do so many of our big resolutions and our attempts to get better just fizzle out? Well, the book argues it's because we're all looking at the wrong thing. We're obsessed with the finish line when we should be focused on just getting off the starting block. And this brings us to the first huge revelation from the book. And honestly, this one might just flip everything you thought you knew about achieving your ambitions completely on its head. Think of it this way. Goals are the destination you plug into your GPS, running a marathon, writing that novel. But systems are the car that actually gets you there. It's your daily training schedule, your promise to yourself to write 500 words a day, rain or shine. One is a result, the other is the process. And here's the part that really makes you think. Winners and losers, they often have the exact same goals. Every single athlete at the Olympics wants to win a gold medal. What separates them isn't the dream. It's the disciplined, consistent system they live and breathe, day in and day out. Okay, so if systems are the secret sauce, how do they actually work inside our heads? What's the hidden engine that's driving all of our daily actions? Turns out, every single habit you have, good, bad, you name it, from brushing your teeth to endlessly scrolling on your phone, it follows this simple, four-step loop that runs on complete autopilot inside your brain. Let's break this down. The cue is the trigger. Your phone buzzes. Then comes the craving, that little itch, the desire to see who messaged you. The response is the action itself. You pick up the phone. And finally, the reward is satisfying that craving. This little loop, it's the blueprint for every single habit. And if you can understand it, you can change your behavior. So how do we take control of this thing? This is where the real magic happens. We can actually become engineers of our own habits, building good ones and taking apart the bad ones piece by piece. Clear gives us this incredibly simple but profound framework he calls the 4 laws of behavior change. Each law is a lever you can pull that targets one stage of that habit loop. So, to build a good habit, you make the cue obvious, the craving attractive, the response easy, and the reward satisfying. And to break a bad habit, you just do the exact opposite. You invert them. So, what does this look like in the real world? Well, to make a habit obvious, you can use habit stacking. That's where you piggyback a new habit onto one you already do. Like, right after I pour my morning coffee, I will meditate for 1 minute. And to make it easy, use the 2-minute rule. Forget read more. The goal becomes read 1 page. You're just trying to get started, to build that initial momentum. And what about making it satisfying? See, our brains crave immediate rewards. So if you're tracking your habits on a calendar, just making a big fat X each day gives you that little hit of instant gratification. That visual proof of progress creates a chain, and pretty soon you won't want to break that chain. It keeps you going long before you see the big results. But all of this so far, the laws, the loops, the strategies, it's still not the deepest insight in the book. The most profound idea in Atomic Habits goes way deeper. It gets right to the very core of who we are. Clear talks about change happening on 3 layers. Now, most of us, we try to change from the outside in. We focus on the outcomes we want, right? But real, lasting change, it works from the inside out. It has to start with your identity, with what you believe about yourself. This is such a powerful shift in perspective. It's not about what you want to achieve, it's about who you wish to become. You're not just trying to exercise. No, you are an athlete. You are the type of person who moves their body. See the difference? So how do you actually change your identity? You prove it to yourself. You cast votes. Every time you go for a run, even a short one, you're casting a vote for, I am a runner. Every time you write 1 page, you're casting a vote for, I am a writer. These small habits are how you literally build a new identity, one small win at a time. So, when you boil it all down, what's the big takeaway here? It's that these tiny, consistent atomic habits, they're not just actions, they are powerful affirmations. They are proof of the person you are becoming. And ultimately, the book leaves us with this question. It's not about the huge, ambitious goal you want to hit next year. It's about the very next action you're going to take. So, what small vote will you cast for your identity right now, today?